Well, for months now, parents have had to learn and adjust to working at home while taking care of their kids.
And with the school year approaching, now more than ever, it's important to set some guidelines at home. Alyssa Heron joining us with some tips. Good morning.
Hey, good morning. Well, we actually had the chance to catch up with a remote work expert, and he shared some very helpful tips that can hopefully help everyone at home as well. So, first off, make sure that you adjust your schedule so you can work around your child depending on their age, whether they take a nap or have schoolwork, you can work around their schedule. Next, it's important to have a designated space where your kids know that when you're in that seat or at that table or in that office that you are at work so they won't interrupt, which we all know can be easier said than done. So try to be creative with how you prevent boredom with your kids so they won't interrupt you. You can schedule a day of activities for them so they have a schedule to stick to as well. And with that, just make sure that you're providing a balance of screen time between education and entertainment so they can focus a little bit more. Most importantly, make sure that you're transparent with your boss so they can help accommodate you.
Slack and Twitter and many others have already announced they're going to remain in a remote workforce model post-pandemic. The world is moving in this direction, so this is our new normal. So the only dynamic that we hope eventually will change will be that this juggling being a parent with your children not in school during the pandemic and working from home will go away. But while we're having to play this balancing act, being a responsible parent and working remotely, that these tips are for those folks who are struggling with this very real challenge.
And Mo also added that it's very important right now you try to give yourself some you time. And he said, parents all the time will email him saying, well, how do I do my you time without my kids? But he said you can still involve your kids in that, whether it's working out with them, going on a bike ride with them, doing crafts. So there's so many things. He has a ton more tips and different resources to help you speak with your bosses as well. We'll get all of those linked to this story on our mobile news app.